Hello and welcome. Wherever you are at, take a moment to settle in. We're going to get started in a reclined butterfly pose. So laying on your back with your knees out wide, soles of your feet together. Let your hands gently rest down by your sides. Just take 3 breaths to settle in. And today I want to talk about resting and restoring the mind. Take a moment to be still, be quiet, and listen. I want to focus our practice on resting and restoring. Acknowledging that deep cleansing is not solely for only the physical body, but the mind. I'm going to begin with a 3-part breath. Taking a deep inhale through the nose, breathing into the belly, filling the chest, and breathing all the way up into the clavicle bones. Gently exhale. A nice deep inhale, breathing in through the belly, up to the chest, the sides of the rib cage, and all the way up to the clavicle bones. Nice exhale. Another deep inhale through the nose, breathing in through the belly, the chest, then the clavicle bones, reaching the neck long, and softly exhale. Last inhale through the belly, the chest, the lungs, the clavicle bones, pausing at the top, and softly exhale. And just keep this breath going. Give yourself permission to take time to rest, to breathe, to live life, to give, to love, to reflect, to be present, and to just be. Take another nice deep inhale through the nose, filling the chest and lungs expand, pausing at the top, and slowly exhale. Continuing this breath. The yoga pose is not the goal. Becoming flexible is not the goal. And standing on your hands is definitely not the goal. The goal is to create space where you once felt stuck, to unveil the layers of protection you've built around your heart, to appreciate your body, and become aware of your mind and the noise it creates. To make peace and love with who you are. Come to your mat to feel, not to accomplish. Shift your focus and your heart will grow. So we're going to slowly bring our knees together. Keeping our feet planted down, gently bring your knees over to the right side. Letting the hips begin to open and then slowly bring them up and then over to that left side. It's creating a gentle windshield wiper movement, coming back into the right side and then back over to the left. Then come back through to center, plant your feet firmly down onto the ground. Let your hands gently rest down if you haven't already. The palms facing down, pressing through the feet, lift the hips, squeezing the legs together, and gently walk your shoulders underneath your body and interlace your fingers. aiming to draw those hands closer towards the heels. Take a nice deep inhale. Relax the glutes and slowly lower down as you exhale. We're going to take bridge pose once again. On your inhale, lift up, lifting the hip points, shrugging the shoulders back under, interlacing the fingers, relaxing the glutes, and slowly lower down as you exhale. When you're ready, go ahead and roll over to your right side. Gently let your head rest down onto your arm. And then as you feel ready, make your way to the front of your mat in a seated pose. Bringing your hands to the tops of your knees. Maybe your palms are faced up this time. Maybe they're facing down. Going to begin with some gentle neck circles. Go ahead and bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, your chin down towards your chest, and then over to the left side. Slowly coming back to look up and following that circle around once again. Moving with the pace of our own breath. Taking slow, gentle movements. And go ahead and take it in the opposite direction. Tucking your chin into your chest. Leading your ear towards your shoulders, looking up and back. And then over to the left side. And then sitting up nice and tall, coming back through the center. Going to take a camel ride, so kind of like a cat-cow here, holding on to the tops of the knees. Inhale, looking up. Lift the chest, draw the elbows back. And slowly round the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale to come forward, lift the chest, lift the gaze. And exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin into the chest. One more time, inhale to come forward, really pull your knees in, keeping those arms tight. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Gonna go ahead and come back through center. Take your hands back behind you with your fingertips facing backwards. And then try to get your pinkies to kiss. Maybe you'll be up on the tips of your fingers here. As you inhale, look up, lift the chest, opening the throat. Gently let your head fall back. Slowly coming back through the center, bring your hands forward. We're going to plant our right hand down by our right side. As you inhale, the left arm lifts high towards the ceiling. Looking up at that left hand. And on an exhale, side bend to the right. On an inhale, coming back through the center, reach both the arms up overhead, looking between the fingers. And then bring your left hand down by your left side. Right arm reaches straight up overhead. Gaze is looking up. And on an exhale, side bend to the left. Take an inhale, coming back through the center. Reach those arms up overhead. And exhale, side out. Bring your hands to prayer. Press your fingertips in firmly and press your thumbs into your sternum. Sit up a little bit taller. Maybe gently close the eyes. Becoming aware of your breath. And once again, giving yourself that permission to take time. Inhale, circle those arms up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Good. We're going to make our way to hands and knees, table pose. So your hands are stacked underneath your shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale to look up, roll forward, dropping the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, really push away from the ground. Inhale to come forward, looking up, drop the belly. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale to come forward. And exhale to roll back. Keep this going at the pace of your own breath. If you'd like to incorporate any extra movement, be playful and be creative here. Maybe drop your seat down onto your heels. Maybe creating some C shapes with your body. Bringing your ear towards your hip. And when you're ready, walk your hands about a palm print forward. Tuck your toes under, lift your seat up and back, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal your feet out, lowering one heel at a time. Keeping a bend in either knee. Inhale to rise to the toes. Exhale, lower the heels, bend the knees and look forward. Slowly step your feet to meet your hands, forward fold. Let yourself hang nice and heavy here. Maybe take a bind, grabbing either elbow. The gentle sway side to side. Gaze is looking between your thighs. Just noticing how you feel. Go ahead and release the bind. Take a big inhale to bend your knees, halfway lift, hands come to the thighs. Nice straight back, reaching long through the crown of the head. And exhale, fold. Bend both the knees, slowly rise to stand. Arms circle up overhead, gaze is last to lift. Rooting down through the feet. And exhale your hands to prayer. Inhale, slowly circle those arms all the way back up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, circle those arms up. And exhale, hinging forward at the hips, fold. Big inhale to lift more than halfway. And exhale, fold. Plant those hands, step back to a high plank. Keeping a nice strong core, squeeze those legs together. And then slowly push back to down dog. Inhale to kick the right leg high. Open up the hips, take a bend into the knee. Maybe doing some circles with the ankle. Being mindful to push evenly through both of the hands here. Slowly squaring those hips. Bring that right knee in close, crunching it in, tuck your chin. And then step your right foot between your hands, coming into a low runner's lunge. Coming onto that left fist. That right arm lifts high towards the ceiling, opening up for a twist. Slowly bringing that right hand back down. Go ahead and lower your back knee onto the ground, uncurling those toes. Inhale to lift the arms up, coming into a grounded crescent. And exhale, bringing your hands to prayer. Inhale, circle those arms up. And exhale, swan dive those hands around the right foot, coming back into that low runner's lunge. Lift the back knee off the ground. Inhale, kick that right leg straight back behind you, three-legged dog. And slowly setting it back down. Inhale, kick the left leg high, opening up the hip, take a bend into the knee. Again, maybe doing some circles with the ankle. And slowly squaring those hips, bringing that left knee forward, crunching it in, and then stepping the left foot between the hands, coming back into that low runner's lunge. Coming up onto the right hand with a fist. Inhale, the left hand opens towards the ceiling. And pausing for the next round of breath. Slowly bringing that left hand back down. Lower the back knee, uncurling the toes. Inhale to rise up into grounded crescent. And exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, circle those arms up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, circle those arms up. And exhale, swan dive those hands around that left foot. Lift your back knee off the ground. Coming back into the low runner's lunge. Big inhale, kick that left foot straight back behind you, three-legged dog. And exhale, set it down. Go ahead and pedal the feet out for a moment. Then go ahead and lower your knees down into table pose. Inhale, kick that right leg straight back behind you. Pushing evenly through the hands. And lift the toes off the ground, putting most of the weight into your right hand. Inhale to slowly lift that left hand off the ground with the thumb dialed upwards for spinal balance. Really holding the core in tight. And gently lower the arm and leg back down. Inhale to step the left foot back. And kicking the left foot up. Putting most of the weight into the left hand. Slowly bring your right hand forward. Your thumb dialed upwards for spinal balance. Using your breath to find your balance here. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, set the arm and leg down. Inhale, kick that right leg straight back behind you. Now we're going to pivot our left toes all the way out to the side. As you inhale, that right hand peels open towards the ceiling for supported side plank. You can lower your right toes down. As you inhale, open up that body. And exhale, draw the right hand forward towards the front of the mat. Extending the body, reaching long, fingers to toes. Slowly coming back down into a table pose, shaking the wrists out. Inhale, kick that left leg straight back behind you, really pushing away from the hands. Pivot your right toes all the way out to the side. As you inhale, peel that left hand open towards the sky, opening up that side body. Go ahead and gently let those left toes fall down. Inhale to open up. And exhale, let that left hand draw forward. Good. Slowly coming back into table pose. Lower the arm and leg down. Going to tuck our toes under, lift your seat up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to the toes. Slow exhale, lower the heels. Inhale, rise to the toes. And exhale, lower the heels. Slowly tiptoe those feet forward to come meet the hands. Coming into a forward fold, letting yourself hang nice and heavy here. Maybe stepping the feet a little wider than hips distance. Taking a gentle sway side to side. Take a bend in both knees. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Again, bending both the knees. Inhale, slowly rise one vertebrae at a time. Rising to stand, arms circle up overhead. And exhale, hands to prayer. If you haven't already, go ahead and step those feet wider than hips distance. Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, hands to prayer, bending both the knees, coming down into a yoga squat. Pressing the hands firmly together. Using the elbows to push on the insides of the knees and the knees to push against the elbows. Just noticing the position of the spine. How the feet feel against the ground. And I invite you to close the eyes once again. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale deeply through the nose, pausing at the top. And exhale, sigh it out. Go and plant your right hand down by that right foot. Inhale, the left hand lifts high. Slowly bring that left hand down in front of the left foot. And inhale, that right hand lifting open up towards the sky. Bringing that right hand back down, lift your seat up towards the sky, fold forward. Your toes will now face towards the front of the mat. And your feet are pretty wide here. Letting yourself hang in a forward fold. Slowly walk your hands over to that right foot. Folding back down onto the right knee. Then keep your left hand planted. Inhale, that right hand opens up for a twist. Gently lower your right hand back down. Walk your hands over towards the left foot. Relax the chest back down towards the left knee. And keeping that right hand planted, take an inhale, lift the left hand up, opening up for a twist. And slowly come back down. Walk your hands back through the center. Maybe shimmy your feet back and closer towards you. And inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Pausing on the inhale, nice strong core. Squeezing those legs, shift forward to the toes. As you exhale, keep those arms tight, lower all the way down to the belly. Keeping your arms in tight, elbows close into the body. As you inhale, slowly lift the chest, lift the gaze, begin to push through the hands. Slowly starting to lock those arms out, looking up at the ceiling. And slowly coming down on your exhale. Inhale to lift the chest, lift the gaze, pushing through the hands. Straightening those arms. And exhale to slowly come back down. We're going to roll onto our backs here. And kick both of your feet up towards the ceiling, flexing those toes and then pointing them away from you. Go ahead and bend your knees, planting the soles of your feet down. Gonna take those windshield wipers once again, bringing your knees over to the right side. Slowly over to the left. And back through to center. Bring your knees into your chest. Tuck your chin in. Give yourself a gentle squeeze. Maybe rock side to side, massaging the lower back. And plant the feet down. Going to be taking a reclined pigeon pose, so go ahead and cross that left ankle over the right knee. Letting the hip ball open. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh, lifting your right toes up at the same height as your knee. And gently pulling that right knee in closer towards you. Finding the breath. If you'd like to extend this even further, go ahead and kick that right foot straight up towards the ceiling. Flexing the toes. And gently bringing that foot back down, uncrossing your left ankle. Kick your legs out straight in front of you, getting that blood flow to come back. And then bending your knees once again, planting the feet. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Take a slow inhale, lift the left foot off the ground. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, making sure that your left foot is the same height as your left knee. Relax your neck and shoulders if they've lifted off the ground. Just staying steady with your breath here. Again, if you'd like to take this even deeper, kick that left foot up towards the ceiling, flexing the toes. Just finding your breath. And release that bind. Let your legs uncross. Kick your feet out in front of you, legs long, getting the blood flow to come back. Maybe do some circles with the ankles here. Reach your arms up overhead, take a full body stretch. Big inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Another nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Bring your hands down by your sides with your palms facing up. Bring your feet to the corners of your mat. I want to begin to take a gentle scan of the body, beginning with the feet. As you breathe in, beginning to relax the toes. Noticing the legs, relaxing the knees. Relaxing the thighs and the pelvis. Relaxing the fingertips and the hands, all the way up through the arms and shoulders. Relax your belly and your chest. Relax your jaw. Relax your face. Feeling your body soften. Slowly inhale through the nose. Pausing at the top. Feeling any extra space in those lungs, and slowly exhale. Another big inhale through the nose, breathing in through the soles of the feet. Bringing that breath in throughout the entire body. And exhale, pushing it back down. Inhale to bring that breath in and all the way throughout. Filling any empty spaces as you exhale, send it back down. I want you to give yourself these next few moments to truly enjoy some peace and quiet. All the hard work that your mind and body does each and every day. So we need to remind ourselves to take time to rest, to breathe, to live life, to give, to love, to reflect, to be present, and to just be. Choose to lay here for as long as you'd like to. Or if you're ready, slowly finding some movement into your fingers and toes. Reach the arms up overhead, take a full body stretch. And making your way onto your side, letting your head rest down onto your arms. Cradling the head. Draw the knees in, taking fetal pose. And when you're ready, make your way up into the seat at the front of your mat. With your eyes closed and your legs crossed, bring your hands to heart center. I'm going to take 3 full rounds of breath together. Breathing in deep through the nose, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathing out 2, 3, 4. Breathing in 2, 3, 4, and breathing out 2, 3, 4. Last time, breathing in 2, 3, 4, and breathing out 2, 3, 4. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Be sure to drink plenty of water, hydrate and nourish your bodies, get some fresh air, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.